there's a lot of creators, artists, and people in general, architects, doctors, teachers. I think that's an interesting conversation. Who are going to become aware of this technology as more of a utility thing. So, like, you know, people hosting events for schools and stuff with NFT tickets for specific
Mm.
reasons that you cannot get with just a physical ticket, like extra benefits and access,
Concerts,
you know,
concerts, man. Like
stuff like that,
buying
bro.
concert tickets, going to the metaverse, having that concert in the metaverse. And the thing is, you
Yeah.
can be anybody. Like, really, man, I really wish you watched that movie. Maybe we'll come back and have another conversation after you do. But
I'll
it
watch it,
will
bro.
just become clear because people just like in the movie, people just go in there to hang out. People just go in there to have fun, like to go for a party, for instance, with some girl on the other side of the world. Like you could just like it just works, man. Like just
I
watching
feel
it
you.
might
And
have
in
to
that
play on
instance, like
internet.
I'm trying to be in my Yeezy. I'm trying to be repping my Yeezy in the
Yeah,
metaverse.
bro.
Like it makes sense when you think of brands selling clothing. Like imagine like a Yeezy jacket dropping as an NFT, and you get the jacket in the metaverse, but you also get the physical drop. And
Yeah,
let's say you buy like a gold tier NFT, you get like behind the scenes access to stuff that hasn't even dropped, or you get like some jackets that don't even drop at all, or like
yeah, very much, man. It's
there's just
just
so
crazy,
much, bro.
man.
Like
The
it's
possibilities are
way to
just
my brain.
crazy. Like it's too much. Like if you think
And
about
we're
it too much,
so
you might just
early,
lose your
bro.
mind.
Like you see the conversation we're having now, next year by June is gonna be completely different. Like we're
Yeah,
just
very
so
much.
early in this entire thing.
Very much, very much early, man. Very much early. Like whew, like this metaverse thing, like thinking about it, it just gets you all messed up because it's so much and so much is needed. I don't know if Facebook can achieve that dream alone, but hey, they have the resources and everything. They have the backing, the engineers and all.
Bro,
So
what's
I'm sure
your
it's
vision?
possible.
Like NFT,
My
you
vision,
learn how to make art. NFT
yeah,
technology
my
came along.
vision,
So
my
like
vision.
now
You
what
know,
do you
I
wanna
mean, you're very much familiar with my art, so you know what my characters look like, what my art looks like. So, my vision for myself for my art is to create a world for my characters. I want to be able to have an AR VR reality where people can actually go in, right, and possess the bodies of my characters. Like I want you to be able to see yourself. You go into the metaverse and you look at yourself and you
ah
look just like my characters. I don't know if you get the picture I'm trying to paint,
I feel
but
you. Like
I just want people to be able to,
I can wear that lady. I can be
yeah,
that
that
lady
lady,
wearing
you
the
can
black
be
and
that lady. You can
everything.
have that texture, that wavy texture on your body. You can interact with other people, like with those bodies, that environment, that colored environment, that black and white environment. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at, man. And it's huge for me, but I don't know how I'm going to start. But I mean, there's always a way, and it's
Bro,
something
the
that,
important thing is you have the thought, and now you put the thought out to the
yeah,
universe. And like if you
yeah,
continue to
and
believe that is gonna come back to you, you'll find the way, bro.
yeah, man. And so for now, I'm just obsessed with building assets and building my knowledge base. How can it be achieved? How can I do this? Do I need a team? Of course, I need a team. But how do I do it? How do I bring it all together? So that's what I'm really, and I'm looking at next year for that. Yeah, very much next year. Like, yeah, I should start that. Just building assets, and like it's a lot, but it can be done. It will be done. It will be done.
With your art specifically, bro. I feel like if you would just like, bro, if you could just do this, if you could spend like within the next week, if you could spend just like 2 hours on TikTok, bro, just scrolling, like figuring out how people communicate, the language, the lingo, the video
Mm.
styles, and then put your own max twist on it, bro. I feel like if you put out 5 videos, just five, and
It will be insane.
make sure
It will
people
be
see the
insane.
stuff that I saw on Twitter,
Mm.
and like maybe like your process behind the logo, whatever it is you feel like you're comfortable with. I think you're gonna message me and we're gonna be having a completely different conversation. Like what you're speaking about now absolutely changes when there's demand for your product and you're like, oh shit, I have something real here, of which you do.
Mm.
But like, bro, the content is the next step. Like if you're like, I feel like you need to find a way to phrase it to yourself in your mind to get you comfortable enough to start doing it, or even be
Mm.
like, let's say you're making something and something frustrates you, bro. Like, I don't know, pull out the camera. You don't have to put your face in it. Like, point at the art, say something for 7 seconds, make a TikTok, and you would be surprised, bro. You would be
Yeah,
really, really surprised.
most def, man. Like I'm all fired up from this conversation we're having. So I need to. Although I had TikTok at the time, but
Yeah.
I just kept it off, man. But yeah,
Everybody
now
goes,
I'm really.
nah. I was also nah in the beginning, bro. I was nah about TikTok until I started clocking in views and like opportunities are pulling up because of that, you know?
Yeah, 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 very much.
I've
And it's
become like,
also
bro, yeah.
yeah. Continue,
No,
continue.
I'm sorry. You
I'm
were
listening
saying?
to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm saying I've become like, bro, I've become so unemotional about any of the platforms. I just understand that that's where the current attention is, and social media is going to change. Like with this whole world that's coming, it's not going to look the same way that it looks right now, and people are going to be like, screw TikTok, screw Snapchat, screw Instagram, and we're going to have to ebb and flow onto the next thing. So like, it's just
Very much.
understanding where the attention is, and then building for that infrastructure, and that works well.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. Just detaching yourself from that whole yeah, I don't like this social media type vibe because yeah, before man, I can tell you, like I said before, I never liked Twitter because Twitter was just like a place for people who
And now you can't get off it, right?
yeah, bro, like I'm on it all the time, man. Like I'm always on Twitter now, man. I just love Twitter now. I don't know, maybe it's because it's a different experience. Because before I just saw Twitter as some space for people who
Bro, it's insane. It's like like,
wanna be mean people, people who wanted to sound smarter than themselves, you know. But
bro, like every
um,
second tweet is like sometimes my brain is like breaking. Like every second tweet is like some good piece of information. It's like,
yeah,
okay, da
for
da
real,
da 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 da, we're gonna make it, and then it's something, and then it's good morning. This is what like, bro. It's so much,
so much, so much, so
but it's
much.
such a blessing, bro.
It is, and I'm just really grateful, man, because that my work is really getting the attention that it's getting. Like I feel blessed for real, man. Like my following has been going crazy, like on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Like it's been going crazy ever since I joined NFTs because people are finally beginning to see the work that I'm putting out, the things that I'm creating, and that's wonderful, man. And
I'm happy
I
for
feel
you, bro. That's
humbled. I'm really humbled, man. Really humbled by it.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, man, thanks
I'm
so much.
really excited to see what you come up with in the future, man. You're one artist I'm keeping my eyes on, and I'm putting you up there with with Gary and Ferocious and everybody else that I think is an important figure because I
Yeah,
really
man.
think you can do it, bro. I really do.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks so much, man. Thanks so much for.
But I'm appreciative of you, people like you in this space. Thank you, Max, for pulling up and agreeing to do this. I think
Yeah,
the people who
sure.
listen to this got a lot of value, and I was excited to open up my mind in this chat as well. So thank you so much for pulling up, bro.
I'm more grateful to you, man, for even considering me for this because I don't think I've ever had this kind of conversation with anybody before. But I just love the fact that we linked up so well on
Yeah,
Twitter. First on Twitter, then on WhatsApp. It just made a whole lot of sense. It just felt right to be on here, man. So thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for bringing me on.
love, bro. I'm gonna catch you when I
Yeah,
catch
man.
you.